Imagine Europe in the 1930s as one big restaurant street. Every country is a restaurant, and they're all still recovering from the most insane food fight in history, World War I.
Germany's restaurant, it got absolutely destroyed in that food fight, right? And here's the kicker. The winners, France, Britain, and even America, they forced them to pay for all the damages. We're talking a bill so massive, Germany would be paying it off for decades. Their kitchen is in ruins, their staff is miserable, and everyone on the street treats them like garbage.
So then you get to 1933. Germany gets this new manager named Adolf. And Adolf, he is furious about that bill. He starts promising to make Germany's restaurant the biggest, most powerful establishment on the block again. And his staff, they totally love this energy. The customers, they're just desperate for someone confident after years of humiliation.
And Adolf isn't alone in his ambitions, you know? Italy's pizza place is run by Benito, who dreams of rebuilding the Roman restaurant empire. And way across town, Japan's sushi restaurant wants to create an exclusive dining empire across all of Asia. They're tired of Western restaurants getting all the premium ingredients.
So in 1938, Germany makes its first move. They merge with Austria's little cafe next door. It's technically voluntary, but Austria didn't have much choice, really. The other restaurants on this street, France, Britain, they're uncomfortable, but they don't intervene. Maybe he'll stop there, they think.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't stop. Next, Germany demands Czechoslovakia's bistro. Britain and France actually sit down with Germany and basically say, okay, take half the bistro, but then you're done, right? This is called the Munich Agreement. Germany agrees, then immediately takes the whole bistro anyway.
Now, Germany eyes Poland's diner, but Poland has backup. France and Britain promise to help if Germany tries anything. Poland tells Germany to back off. Here's where it gets sneaky. Germany and the Soviet Union, Russia's massive vodka bar, make a secret deal. They agree to split Poland's diner between them. September 1st, 1939, Germany smashes through Poland's front door.
And Britain and France, they've had enough. They declare an official food fight. World War II has begun. But here's the thing. They don't actually do much at first. For months, they just stare at Germany from across the street. Historians call this the phony war. It's the world's most awkward standoff.
Then, in spring 1940, Germany unveils its signature move, the Blitzkrieg. In restaurant terms, that's when you flip every table, smash every plate, and trash the kitchen so fast that no one can even react. In weeks, Germany demolishes Denmark's sandwich shop, Norway's seafood restaurant, and the Netherlands' pancake house. Then comes the big one. France has the most respected brasserie in Europe. Everyone thinks their kitchen is unbeatable. Germany goes around the back entrance through Belgium, and within 6 weeks, France surrenders. Their restaurant closes. Britain barely escapes with their staff across the English Channel. Now, Britain's pub stands alone. Germany starts throwing bottles, plates, anything they can at Britain from across the channel. This is the Battle of Britain, an aerial bombardment campaign. Britain's pub gets hammered every night, but their bartender, Winston, he refuses to close. He just keeps serving. Italy finally jumps into the food fight officially, thinking it'll be easy. They immediately trip over their own feet. They try to take over Greece's taverna and fail miserably. Germany has to keep bailing them out. Italy becomes that friend you regret bringing to the fight. June 1941. Germany does something monumentally stupid. Remember that secret deal with Russia's vodka bar? Germany betrays it. They launched the largest kitchen invasion in history,
Operation Barbarossa. Russia is shocked. They were literally still sharing appetizers with Germany.
Meanwhile, across the ocean, America's burger joint has been watching all this drama but staying out of it. Sure, they're sending supplies to Britain's pub through the back door, but they're not officially in the food fight. Most Americans want to keep it that way. December 7th, 1941. Japan's sushi restaurant makes a catastrophic decision. They sucker punch America's burger joint while it's closed on a Sunday morning. The attack on Pearl Harbor. America wasn't even in this fight. Now they're furious. America declares war on Japan. Then Germany, being loyal to Japan, declares war on America. Congratulations, Germany. You just added the richest, most industrialized restaurant in the world to your enemy list. America starts producing burgers, fries, and ammunition faster than anyone thought possible. Back in the East, Germany's invasion of Russia's vodka bar hits a major problem: winter. Their staff is freezing, supply lines are stretched thin, and Russians are defending every single booth and table. The Battle of Stalingrad becomes the bloodiest fight in the entire war. Russia starts pushing back. In North Africa, Britain and Germany are fighting over desert diners nobody even wants. Britain eventually wins with American help, and they prepare to invade Italy from the south. 1943. Italy's pizza place realizes they backed the wrong horse. They kick out their manager Benito and switch sides. Germany has to occupy northern Italy to keep it under control. Italy is now fighting with the Allies against their former partner. Awkward. June 6, 1944. D-Day. America, Britain, and Canada launched the biggest restaurant rescue operation in history. They storm the beaches of Normandy to liberate France's brasserie. It's brutal, but they succeed. France's restaurant starts reopening, room by room. Now, Germany faces a nightmare scenario. America and Britain are pushing from the west, liberating restaurant after restaurant. Russia is steamrolling from the east, absolutely furious about the betrayal. Germany is running out of ingredients, staff, and hope. In the Pacific, America is island hopping toward Japan's sushi restaurant, taking back one Japanese-occupied diner after another. It's slow, brutal work. Japan refuses to surrender, fighting for every single table. May 1945. Germany's restaurant is in ruins. Berlin falls. Adolf is gone. Germany surrenders unconditionally. The European food fight is over. But Japan fights on. America makes a devastating decision. They drop 2 atomic bombs, weapons so powerful they completely annihilate 2 of Japan's restaurant locations, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The destruction is unprecedented. Japan surrenders on August 15, 1945. When the smoke clears, the restaurant street looks completely different. America's burger joint is now the most powerful restaurant on earth. Russia's vodka bar controls the entire eastern side of the street. They're allies now, but they're already eyeing each other suspiciously. This tension will define the next 45 years. Europe's restaurants are destroyed. Over 70 million people died in this food fight, the deadliest conflict in human history. The world creates the United Nations, essentially a restaurant association meant to prevent this from ever happening again. And that's World War II in restaurant terms. What started as one angry restaurant manager's grudge became a global catastrophe that redrew the entire street map. The food fight was over, but the competition between America and Russia, that was just getting started.